Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
I'm ready. Okay. Let's go on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan for Sierra Jezlo 25180. And appearance for the people, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Gunnar Mather, the people, number 87297.
And good morning, Your Honor. Nicole James, appearing on behalf of Sierra Jezlo.
Thank you. Sierra Jezlo. Okay. And so today's the date scheduled for the preliminary examination. This matter, and I know we did have a sidebar in council. You do have federal court that you need to be at in half an hour. And so people wanted to, the parties, the council agreed to start with the people's witness, and then we would pick another date.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other preliminary matters that we need to address?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
All right, people may call the first witness.
The people call Richard Kazica.
Can you spell it, please?
I believe it is Richard, how it's traditionally spelled, and then Kazyca.
Okay. All right, good morning. We're barely just this morning. Please raise your right hand. It's obvious swear or from the testimony about to give in this hand. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Please have a seat. Spell your first and last name for the record, please.
Richard Kazica.
Can you spell your first and last names for the record, please?
All right. CHARD KASZYCA.
Okay, thank you. And council may proceed.
I'm going to take you back to the date of February 5th, 2025. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
Okay, on that day, were you at 2245 4th Street, City of Wyandotte, County of Lynn?
Yeah.
What's at this location?
So
I'm sorry, can you just speak up a little bit more directly in the microphone, please? Thank you.
Jerry's Ace Hardware,
And what do you do at Jerry's Ace Hardware?
salesperson.
So you're an employee there?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have dominion and authority over items at Ace Hardware?
Yes.
All right. So did anything occur on that day at this location that brings us up to court? Sir?
Yes.
In one short sentence, can you tell me what happened?
A person stealing a chainsaw.
Okay. Now, it's kind of break that down. So, were you working at this time?
Yes.
Do you recall the time?
Close to 5.
And so just tell me what exactly you said. So where were you and what did you see happen?
By the front counter. We was talking with the other employee. And he noticed and went to the front door and he had a big box. And then he just split right out the door.
And did you get a good look at this person?
Not right there and down until
Okay. Well, so did that stand out to you, Bill?
yes.
So the asphalt point of purchase.
No.
You did not. You said
And you don't have a chance to hang. Yeah.
oh, okay. So I'm saying he picked up a box and where did he go with the box?
Right out the door.
Okay. So at that point, he has all points of purchase.
Yes, he did.
Okay. And did he ever give you any sort of money or give anyone any sort of currency to pay for this item?
Nothing was what.
Do you know what this item was?
It was our chainsaw.
Okay. Do you know what model or anything like that?
Made by Milwaukee.
Okay. And do you know how much those typically range in price?
It was $350.
So when you saw this happen, what did you do?
Chase after them.
Okay. Where did you chase after?
He went to a vehicle.
So was this in a parking lot?
Yes.
Was this a parking lot of the Ace Hardware?
Right.
Alright. And looks kind of get a idea here. So which you say you went to a vehicle, do you know what kind of vehicle?
He was a Dodge Caravan. And
Do you know what color it was?
sort of light greenish.
And then so did you go to the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay, was he in the vehicle too?
Well, he was getting in the side door, the passenger side.
Okay, the passenger. Okay, so were you at this time, like, was the door open?
Yes.
Okay, so were you able to see into the vehicle?
No, yes,
Okay, so you said you got in passenger, so was there anybody in the driver's seat?
yes, somebody was
Okay. Did you get a good look at them?
in that
Okay.
front was not.
Could you tell if they were male, female?
It's called female.
And, but this individual though, did you get a good look at him who you chased after?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you see him in the court today?
No.
Okay. Now, did you previously testify about this case earlier with that individual?
Yeah.
Okay. And that this was here at 27th District Court?
Yes.
Now, I just want to make sure, did you or, to your knowledge, any other employees give that individual permission to take the chainsaw without hand? Now, so tell me about what happened. So did you make contact with him at the passenger door?
Yeah, it was kind of fighting the day.
Okay.
He kind of kicked me.
He kicked you.
He kicked me
Okay, where did you kick him?
in the air.
Okay, how many times?
Pardon?
How many times?
Well, one good one.
Okay. You said one good one, but I mean, were there other attempts to kick?
Yeah.
Okay. So was he like sitting in the vehicle as he kicked you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the right side of this.
So I just want to paint a picture for the courtroom here. So you are at the front passenger, and what is so you, I mean, are you like reaching into the vehicle to grab it, or are you trying to pull on them? Okay.
Chainsaw that first.
Okay. So, but in this process, he kicks you. You said one good time, then there's other times. Were there any other strikes? Did he use his hands or anything like that, or did he even push you away?
So just with that one foot.
Okay.
He kicked me.
Now, I mean, it sounds like a lot of your attention was on this individual, but did you make any other observations of the driver?
No, just it's in black and the person.
All right. And so what happened after that?
And he said the word go. On a driver.
Okay. And did the vehicle move?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You know,
Backing up. So did that side passenger door stay open? Okay. So when it backed up, were you in the way of the door?
of the door.
So did you get struck by the door?
No, I kept moving backwards.
Okay.
With it.
But had you not moved, would you have been struck by that vehicle?
Oh, yeah.
And so what happened? So you said the vehicle started backing up. What did the vehicle do next?
I drive out of the way, turn it up, lead to the left out of the parking lot.
All right.
Against my car.
And so but did you see the vehicles like the back of the vehicle?
Oh, yeah. When
Okay.
you got the license plate.
You had the license plate?
Oh, yeah.
Do you recall that license plate?
Yeah.
Well,
BDS 352.
so BVS 352
That you're saying.
and a 352. Now, does this Ace Hardware have any security footage?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know where these cameras are located?
Near the back of the
Sir, you need to speak up, please. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
One's near the back of the building, the other one's near the front door.
Okay. And so do they capture does it capture the parking lot? Does it capture the inside of the building?
Parking lot.
Okay. And do you know whether or not this footage captured this incident?
Yes, it did.
All right. And when I show you the court, did you recognize it?
Yes.
People move to people propose exhibits. I guess that's 1 and 2, just two of the same, well, the 2 videos, but from the same.
Okay.
Let me see.
Is there a stipulation at all or no?
There's no objection.
No objection, okay. The court will admit the exhibits 1 and 2.
There we go. Okay. All right. So do you recognize this still shot right here?
Yes.
Okay. What is this?
Jeremy's inside.
Okay. And is this does this capture is this the cash register area?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a man at the do corner of the screen. Do you know, do you recognize that person?
That's me at the bottom.
Okay. Who's at the top?
Co-worker.
Cold. Okay. And it's kind of hard to see, so I'll zoom in for you real quickly. I kind of want to get a tie stand. It's not great. right here. But can you how well are you able to read that top corner right there?
Looks like 453.
Okay, so okay, so it starts at on the left. It says 205. Okay, okay. So for the record, that's February 5th, 2025. And then, can you read that time right there?
453.
Because that's PM right now.
Yeah.
And I was at the footage that you found that day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to play People's Proposed Exhibit 1. I'm going to stop it at 17 seconds in. This individual right there, is this the individual that you described as the person that walked out with the chainsaw?
Yes, it
Is
is.
that box the box you described as chainsaw?
Yes,
The one
chainsaw,
box.
yeah.
Okay. Resuming. I'm going to pause at 38 seconds and end it there. Now, do you recognize this still shot?
Yes,
Okay, what is it?
it's the parking lot
Is this of Ace Hardware?
of East Harbor.
Okay. And are you able to see the timestamp up in the corner? Do you want me to zoom in more?
It's at 454
PM on the same day?
PM again.
Resuming. Now I'm pausing it at 13 seconds in. So the individual wearing set sweatshirt, is that still the same individual you identified earlier?
Yes, it is.
And then who's the person in the red shirt driving?
That is me.
And this vehicle right here, is that the vehicle you identified in the corner today?
Yes.
And is that the same vehicle you identified as license plate number is BVS 352?
Correct.
I'm gonna pause it. Now, there's a vehicle right there that was parked next to the van. Whose vehicle is that?
Yes.
That's your vehicle. Okay, was your vehicle struck during this?
Yeah, they can come on.
Your body was there any damage to the vehicle?
Scratch.
So, so after this, did you call the police?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's when you told them like the license plate number, BBS 352,
Yeah.
and then you told them you had it. No further questions.
I think you can, questions?
Thank you. Just one question. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good.
Just a few questions for you. You indicated that what was taken was a chainsaw, am I correct?
Correct.
At any point did you tell the police it was a weed whacker?
Weren't sure at the time.
I'm sorry.
We weren't sure at the time.
So at some point you did say that you thought it was a weed whacker?
It's down the same aisle.
Okay. Did you originally tell the police you thought it might have been a chainsaw, but now you know that it was a weed whacker? Did you ever say that?
Well, first said it could be a weed whacker first.
Okay. Now, when you go outside, you're chasing after the man, am I correct?
Right.
And do you say anything to him?
Stop.
Does he say anything to you?
No.
When he's in the van and you're at the van door, is he saying anything to you?
That's me,
Okay. When he speaks, was he speaking in a calm voice?
pretty much.
So he just said, he said the word go. Am I
Go.
right? He said go.
I just said go.
Did he yell go?
No, just like go.
In a normal voice.
I believe it's been asked and answered, Your Honor, I don't object.
Okay.
The question was, did he say it in a normal voice?
Well, so I think that that's kind of a subjective, what's considered normal. So I'm going to sustain the objection as far as that objection, but counsel, if you're trying to clarify, what normal would be, I just want to ask some more specific descriptive questions.
You hear this gentleman yelling at him?
No.
Did you hear anything said by anyone else that would have been in the vehicle?
No.
Okay. And when you were at that door, you were able to see the driver at that point, right?
No.
You were never able to see the driver.
That would be-
Okay. And you had never seen that individual before? And I'm talking about the gentleman.
No.
That vehicle wasn't familiar to you?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any follow?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming in. And please share special testimony if anybody. Thank you very much. Okay. So, counsel, I do see the title of 1215. Was there another witness that you got present, ready to testify?
Yes. Yeah, we did, but we did, yes.
Okay, counsel, you're able to do one more witness?
Judge, so I have to get to federal court. My client, the interpreter, is waiting. So I still have to speak with him before court starts.
Okay. Who's the other witness that we have here?
It's Connor Harris. Officer Connor Harris.
Okay. Not suggesting the officer here is his time wasn't valuable. However,
It would be more than that. It would be around a month. It would be around that time that this happened.
We can try it.
are you sure, counsel? I mean, listen, I understand when I understand what it is for a court to wait for an interpreter and attorney and stuff. So I understand. Do you want to proceed or do you want to come back another day?
Right.
I don't feel rushed with asking your question of cross examination. I don't want counsel feel. I don't want anybody to feel rushed. So if we need to come back another day, we come back another day.
I just want to say it doesn't matter to me. I was just concerned about that one witness because he's come to 2 or 3 times now. So I just want him out of here. Not for always here. So I can.
Correct.
So we could just pick another day. That probably be best.
Okay, I think that would be best. So that nobody feels pressured to get in with a certain time. Because yes, you still about 20-minute drive down to town to the court, unless you're accompanied by a police escort, which I don't think is. So we're going to pick another date, detective. Not to suggest that the officer's time isn't valuable and that there are midnights. If there are midnights, I don't know. However, let's pick a date. Next week's probably not great.
I'm going to defer to the court. I mean,
This I'm just saying for the people's witness, for the next officer, it won't be like terribly long. There's only 1 minute.
Okay, what do we have on next Thursday already? I know that we have a shorter day.
Oh, he's not available all next week. I'm sorry. Connor Harris is not. He's on site.
Okay. Well, very good. Thank you for getting the information.
Judge, on the 29th, it'll be at 11. We can do it on the 29th.
Oh, I don't know. What time on the 11th?
Oh.
29, correct?
May 29th at 11 a.m. All right. So, Amanda, if you were to test today, what's in your system?
Probably
marijuana. Do you have a valid prescription for marijuana? No. When's the last time you used marijuana? Yeah.
A month and a half ago.
Well, we have March 27th. You said that you may have marijuana and cocaine in your system. So by now there shouldn't be anything in your system. So why did you use in the interim? When this court ordered you not to?
I am around it all the time, so I inhale it.
No. When you are around it and you inhale it, are you in an unventilated 1-foot closet? If the answer is no, don't try selling me that, okay? So, why are you using marijuana when this court ordered you not to? Ma'am? I'm waiting
I
for-
don't know what you want me to say.
Why?
I have anxiety disorder and I smoke a little bit of weed.
Then you need to speak with your treating physician that's diagnosed you with anxiety.
Judge, she brought some paperwork here for you to get
Okay, I'll take a look at that, please.
So I do know she has enrolled in sort of seeing a therapist.
Oh, okay. There's a bond violation hearing also for today. Which is probably because your client fails for surgery and testing. Okay, so. All right, so I'm glad to see, ma'am, that you're in treatment for some of your issues that you have addressed. And it's good to see. Is this a copy for the court to keep?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it doesn't show that there's any marijuana. So you cannot use marijuana unless you have something from your treating physician or from your therapist that's indicated that's a preferred method of medication for you. Okay, now we have the bond violation counsel, and I understand you have to get to court downtown, but your client was supposed to have registered for testing and begin testing, and she has not done so.
Showing that she does not have an ID. She does not have a birth certificate or social security card, but she has an appointment with the Secretary of State on the 28th of this month to obtain that, so she can get her ID so that she can go test. She can't test without an ID.
Well, certainly you can't get a job without an ID. How did you see your therapist? How did you see a therapist without having an ID or any proof of anything, ma'am? How did they see you, and how did you set up an appointment otherwise?
I called them, I gave them my social security number, and I went in yesterday.
They didn't ask for any form of ID, nothing.
No.
That's interesting because every time I had to take my ad to the doctor to show its ID number.
You know.
So as long as you get your letter straight, because we're not going to go.
All right, we're going to adjourn this at the date as well, because that way you'll have your ID. And then you can go get your testing if you're in, so. So I'm going to have you actually test today over at probation. All right, bond and conditions are continued.
The other day, I'm going to ask her for any kind of ID, or if you can make a note or something.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's right here, probation.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one, everyone.
Okay, let's go. Also, record for a moment. Okay, so Mr.